Charles Montgomery.
Hey, Miles. So Derek talked about it, you guys coming out, and it's a very slow first half. You go down big, and that happened Saturday against Oklahoma. You had the comeback, but you weren't able to complete it. So tonight you had the comeback again. What is it at least these last two games where it's kind of it's a very slow start? What's going on with you guys? Is there just something that's not clicking that begins to click, or what is it that's just the huge difference for you guys mentally in the second half?
Well, honestly, I'd just say, just into obviously some of the things that happened previously this week, it's been tough. We didn't have that much time to prepare, honestly, but, those things happen and we got to adapt. And I think that's one of the things we have to do quicker, obviously, is just adapt and move on. I think we got hung up on some plays early in the game that, those can't mess with us at Oklahoma. And today we let those plays go and we continue to fight back and play on.
Kevin Kinder, go ahead.
Deuce, it seems like this team plays better, more intense when it's pressuring the ball, at least in the half court. I know you haven't started out some games doing that. Are you going to lobby the coaches to do that more? And what is it about it that seems to, get you all playing with more intensity?
I'm a firm believer that your defense starts your offense. So I think when you have everybody moving around, really in a stance and talking and moving, it makes coming down to the offensive end just much easier. I think, when you get going with your defense, it's going to affect your offense in a positive way.
Cody Nesper.
Deuce, talking about the defense, how important was Kedrian tonight?
Oh, huge. I mean, I see it in practice every day when he guards me. I know how tough of a defender, and he guards the right way, shows his hands, moves his feet. So, I mean, if he can come in and, lock up another player, it makes it that much easier. And he understands our defense. He understands the rotations. He's going to help us big time.
We'll go to Justin Jackson.
Hey, Deuce, kind of off that, Kedrian had that moment where he got forced out of bounds, I think, when they were pressing late in the game. But then he goes back down on the other end and draws a charge and, gets Cunningham to foul out. And that's, that was kind of a back-to-back plays. Surprising at all? And, who is Kedrian? What's he give you guys?
He's really just, I think, a real poised player. I like to compare it to, a quicker Drew Holiday, a guy that kind of just likes to control the game and move at his own pace. And when he decides to go, he goes. He's really quick, like I said, but he's poised. He doesn't let things affect him, little things like that. And he's just a move to the next play type of guy.
Any other questions for Deuce? Justin?
Yeah. Hey, Deuce, just one last thing. The style that you guys are playing now, offensively, going a little bit smaller, spacing things out, it obviously is going to lead to more points, but it's also maybe a little bit more difficult to play defense that you guys were before. Just kind of talk about that give and take a little bit, because it seems like these games might be a little bit more higher scoring than what you guys are used to.
Yeah, I think we definitely got to cut down on some of the drives we were giving up earlier. And it's, much harder, when you don't have two guys that can really control the paint. With DC and Gabe have to get out on the perimeter. They can't always be in the paint. And somebody like Oscar always could be there just to, take up space. So I think we got to really get back to, helping one another. One guy helps and we got to help the helper, things like that, we can rely on, just our quickness and athleticism.
Cody Nesper.
Deuce, how has the perimeter defense changed this season? I think specifically without Jermaine and Chase back. Last year, one of those guys might have drawn Cunningham, but this year, obviously they're not here anymore.
Honestly, it hasn't changed too much. I think it's just, they understood our defense a little bit better. Chase had been here 4 years, and Jermaine, he was older and played college basketball, so it was much easier for him to adapt. I think is once we get more guys understanding and moving and being active, it's going to come together very well for us.
Okay, Deuce, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.